Hi, my name is Austin Gardner and I am a Delaware Realtor, and I've overseen hundreds of transactions during my career, and I'm going to tell you why for many of my buyers, buying during the holiday season not only has saved them money, but has been less stressful for them. With that in mind, let's get into it. Number one is there is less competition traditionally in the market during December. That just means there's less buyers out there looking, which can make a lot of sense. It's the holidays, people are busy, they got responsibilities and other things to take care of, and for some people, they just don't want to handle the stresses of attempting to buy a house during that time period. But for a savvy buyer like yourself, it's a perfect opportunity for a couple reasons. One, there's less competition, so you're competing with less buyers, which means you may not end up in a multiple offer situation with another buyer going up in price just to win that house, which is good for you. That also means you tend to be able to get other contingencies accepting your offer, like inspection contingencies, mortgage contingencies, other things like that. But also, that means you probably have more homes to look at, because those buyers that would otherwise be putting offers in, thus limiting the amount of homes you could then look at and put an offer in yourself, well, is eliminated. So for me, I think less competition is one of the biggest factors on why buying for the holiday season makes the most sense. Number two, motivated sellers. Much like with buyers that simply didn't want to deal with the craziness of the holiday season and buying a house, for sellers that choose to have the home listed during the holidays, they're kind of in the same boat, except they just need to get it sold. Most of the time, as we creep up closer to the holiday that's happening, the seller is wanting to do less showings, which kind of makes sense, right? They want to be able to have time with their family, some privacy. They may have family coming in to visit with them, or maybe they just don't want to deal with any craziness. So for you as the savvy buyer, what does that mean? Well, you can likely present an offer to that seller that is favorable for you, whether it's reducing the price, asking for inspections, getting them to cover your closing costs, and that seller is going to be more likely to just accept it, to get it done and over with so they can move on with their life and enjoy the holiday season. Number three is all things taxes. Now, the expenses as of right now that you utilize with the purchase of your house, some of those can be deducted on your taxes, and depending on how you file them, that could be super helpful. Much like with you moving into your next house, if you plan on using that house maybe as a location for your home office and you were to write some of that off, makes it much easier when it comes to doing all the math side of everything with taxes at the end of the year to calculate how much of a write-off you can use that home office for, or other things along those lines. So simply from a tax perspective, it can make things a lot easier for you. Number four is seasonal discounts. Now, that doesn't mean that home sellers are going to say, hey, there's a Black Friday deal on my house, though I think that's a great marketing campaign. Rather, with new construction communities, sometimes they will do incentives at the end of the year simply because they want to get rid of inventory, in all likelihood for taxes. So you have an opportunity to potentially get in and save some money, or have them cover your closing costs depending on what type of benefit they want to offer at that time. But looking at new construction in the holiday season can be ideal because it's a chance for you to really get a deal on a new construction house, which is pretty cool. And number five, this is more of an emotional one than a numbers game, but you get to start off your new year with a fresh start. You get to start off in your new home. You get to build it and create it the way you want. I'll be honest, starting the new year on a positive foot, on something that you get to look forward to, put some time and energy and enjoyment into, I think it's a really good way to start your year on the right track, and for you to be able to create the year that you want, and probably a good start to create the life that you want even more. So there you have it, my top 5 reasons why buying during December and the holiday season makes the most sense for buyers. And I want to know, does any of this resonate with you? Do you agree that these are good things that can be beneficial for you to buy in December? If so, I'd love to hear in the comments below. If you want to work with me and my team, my contact information is below as well. And as always, if this content resonates with you, make sure you hit that like, follow button, notification bell, all that good stuff, so you get notified when I create new content like this. Until next time, guys, hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you soon.